Well, we're back in the North Kawartha area, going out for an overnight, and the weather report calls for rain, so we're gonna hammock camp in the rain. Anyways, I'll meet you guys out there. Well, doesn't look like I beat the rain. Not sure if you can see it, but it's just starting to come down. Well, now I've got to cross the second part of the waterfall to get to the spot that I want to get to. Oh, it's not too bad. Oh, this is actually lower than it was last time I was here. Up the trail. I've never been to this campsite, so I have no idea whether there's trees here that I can put my hammock up to. So I guess we're about to find out. Let's not roll my ankle over. It's one heck of a fire pit. Spot for a tent. Someone's actually made a bench. And there goes the heron. Now I gotta find trees. So there are no good trees for me to hang up my hammock in at that other site. So I came back across the bridge, log over rushing water. And decided to come investigate another site that I knew of. And it seems like it's going to work out a whole lot better. We even got firewood and benches and cookware and cardboard. I think this will do just fine. I think it's time for a chair and a beer. Not supposed to look. Well, there's a little extra protein. Yum. Oh, a better time to wash them down with a beverage. Come by. Hey, mosquitoes are present and accounted for. Well, the good news is I definitely beat the rain, or it just hasn't decided that it wants to rain tonight. Forecast calls for it. It was supposed to start 4 o'clock, then they pushed it back to 5 o'clock. It's 4:45 now. Maybe I should get the tarp up first before I get too relaxed. Well, I guess that's what I'm going to do. Well, I spent about 5 minutes trying to figure out where I was going to hang it, and I don't have a choice now because it is, holy smokes, is it ever starting to rain. Let's see how fast I can get this thing put up. Tennessee Hammock says 3-minute setup. I'm good, but I'm not sure if I'm that good. And at the same time trying to keep track of work. It is okay. Mind you, these Atlas straps that I use make it really good for the tree and really easy to set up. I think we're going to go hammock first because it's got a snake skin on it. Most ideal hang, but it's gonna have to do in this pinch right now. Luckily it's not really raining all that much underneath the tree here. Oh yeah, I'm on the clock. I actually forgot the carabiner. Car's getting wet. And tent pegs. So I made a little twig fire earlier because the mosquitoes were horrible and they hate smoke. So I made a little twig fire, little pieces of wood and previous cut pieces and wood chips and things like that that are lying around on the ground, just to make smoke so the mosquitoes go away. So I set up the tarp, but I didn't actually unwrap my hammock. It's in its snakeskin. That's just a protective covering that I keep on it. It's a Hennessy hammock, so you can buy them with their system, but it just kind of unravels that way, and then the hammock will drop out. It's just to protect it from rain and whatever. So you can actually hang this up in the wet. This portion right here, and then put your tarp on over top. But I chose to put the tarp on. No, I didn't actually. Nope. I hung it up in the snakeskin first. Anyways, so yeah, it's just hanging up out of the way, so I have all this room underneath my giant tarp. And then I can see, except for back there, but a terrible spot out here. I mean, my view is pretty fantastic right now. I have no idea where I am in the forest right now. The rain is just starting to come down much more substantially than it was before, but I am in one of the coolest areas I have come across in the northern Kawarthas that I'm at right now. I mean, thick forest out through this section. I'm on the top of this little bluff thing. The river's all through there. I've just been following the river into where I am right now. The bugs are bad, so I can't stay still for too long because they start eating my hand and the rest of me. But I've come across probably about 5 different really cool campsites. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to venture out further into the woods on my next trip out here. It's like I said, the river's there, but what I noticed when I looked down river is that there's this line across the river. No idea why people put a line across the river, but it is right through there. Let's see if I can actually catch it. Oh no, I have a filter on. Yeah, there it is, right there. I don't want to know why, and I want to know how, and where it goes to, and for what reason. I want to know all the reasons. So, no, that's not the right one. There we go. So yeah, I want to know all the reasons for why that's out there. It's also like 6:30. I should probably go back and get some dinner. But I'm having a lot of fun exploring right now while it's raining in the woods. And I have no rain jacket because, you know, I'm SMRT like that sometimes. But to be honest, in the woods where I am, with all the pine and cedar coverage, the water's not getting through. The odd drop here or there. So I'm gonna mosey on back towards my campsite. But there's one right here that I am definitely gonna make a stop off at next time I'm out this way, because this place is pretty cool. Much cleaner than a lot of the other sites too, but it's also much further in. So I imagine this is one of the spots that the canoers stop off at. Anyways, catch you on the flip side. So while I was in the truck earlier this week, I decided to make little popovers. I'm really not sure what to call them. Anyways, it's like a pancake waffle batter thing. Put them in a Instapot mold. Bake them up and put smoked cheddar in them. And you know what? These things are freaking awesome right now. With a bit of syrup. I've been dunking in here, enjoying by my little fire. They would be better fresh, but you know what? For the backcountry, enjoying my big screen TV of ambient rain noises and forest noises, I'm not complaining. These are a do-over for sure. Need to add more cheese though. Needs more syrup. Ow. So earlier I hung up some of these little BioLite camp lights that hook up to a battery pack. Where is it? Way up there. So I'm just waiting for it to get darker so I can turn on my mood lights. This is going to be pretty cool. So for dinner tonight, I got strip loin steak. I got this magic 3 years running mystical spice mix that I've been using that I just keep adding to. Bit of Montreal steak spice. A little bit of teriyaki and soy sauce. And I'm going to put that all in a Ziploc bag. Let it marinate for a little while so I can pan fry it over the fire. Or if the fire is not really going to be strong enough, then I'll just use my stove, because it's always good to bring your stove as a backup. Loin steak came in 2 pieces. That was misleading. Then on top of this, I've got garlic butter for the pan. So it should be a very, very, very tasty set of steaks. And that's all for now.